All right, guys, we're back. Patrick, Cory, Baseball Mapper boys, another episode of 5 questions. I keep changing. I don't know what I want to call it. Episode, right? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, we've been going at this for a while now. I'm always impressed at how many questions you can come up with. Like, what else is there to ask me?
Yeah. Well, let's go.
We've got
find out.
30 seconds for me to be as concise as possible. 30 seconds. Or 3 minutes. It's
right. Yeah. It's 30 seconds.
Flexible. I've got to be as quick.
Right.
Or otherwise the alarm sounds.
Right.
Right. Let's get to it. Let's see what question number 1 has in store.
All right. The Super Bowl was a couple days ago, and you signed us up for a free Super Bowl square.
I did.
With the newly rebranded Burlington Sock Puppets.
Yeah. Appalachian League.
Appalachian League. Right.
Right.
So we won the halftime score.
That's unbelievable.
Scored 2 tickets to their home opener.
Unbelievable.
So their new logo is the sock puppets.
Yeah.
So there's Cool Guy with sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the old school stirrup sock with the old school,
the stirrups.
Socks.
Great.
All right. So if we can make it out for this game.
Oh, that'd be great.
Who are you getting a picture with?
So you think there's going to be just 2 big giant socks? Like, how do you envision their mascots look?
Yeah, exactly. I think there's going to be 2 mascots. Cool Guy, stirrup sock.
Right.
Who you want a picture with?
I feel like everyone wants to meet Stirrup Sock Guy. And I just feel like that one's going to get a lot of play. And I feel like Cool Guy might be left alone. Right? And I feel like Cool Guy's going to need a shtick. Perhaps Cool Guy is the one who's kind of like aloof and by himself. Like he thinks he's cool, but other people don't because everyone likes Stirrup Sock Guy, right? I see if you've been following on social media, there's a lot of people asking for more and more merchandise that has the Stirrup Sock Guy on it. I don't know what the Burlington Sock Puppets have created, but they have made a monster, and I feel like the Cool Guy is going to have to he's got the sunglasses. Maybe it's just because he thinks he's cool, or that's the way for him to hide his pain, right? But this is a real deep take I'm taking right now. But I think I'm going to go with the Cool Guy because I'm going to be able to just hang out and we're going to talk, We're going to talk offline a little bit because he's going to be all alone. Everyone's going to be with Stirrup Sock.
All right. That's interesting. Yeah. I would have picked Cool Guy, too.
Yeah. But maybe not for those reasons.
All right, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's some beer talking. I don't know. God, I hope we could get out there. Shout out to the Burlington Sock Puppets. I feel like everything they put out is awesome. That'd be super cool to make it out there. It's June 5th is their opening night. It'd be cool if we could be there in attendance.
Right. Yeah. North Carolina. Hope it can happen. We'll see. Question number 2.
Question 2.
Corey Harris from YouTube. Spells his name wrong, but we'll let it slide.
He does.
What's the greatest minor league... so he's got a question. He submitted on YouTube. So.
Right. Thank you for participating, Corey Harris. Corey with an E.
What's the greatest minor league achievement a ball player's accomplished while you were there?
Okay, so I thought it was a good question. And by all means, if you're following us on YouTube, on Facebook, and you want to post these questions, you have an opportunity to be involved in 5 questions. That's pretty cool. It's
a little pressure off me.
Yeah. I was painting it like Cory got a chance to sneak in one. You're looking at it like only have to come up with 4 this week. Not bad. Thanks, Cory. For the other Cory. I would say, I've been to quite a few minor league games, and the only thing that stands out, and that's because, this has to be because we haven't seen anything else. The things that stand out the most to me are a walk-off hit stands out to me. Like a player getting a walk-off hit, which, if you think about it, doesn't happen all the time. So it is kind of rare, right? A player getting a walk-off hit. It just so happened to be, I was in Lexington 5-6 years ago, and a player hit a ball to the warning track, drove in the tying run and the winning run, and just to see the dejected player there from the Savannah Sandgnats, kind of dejected, and I was like, hey man, can I get that ball at the end of the game? And he threw me the ball. So I actually have the ball from that player who hit the final, and I would consider that special. It's special to me. But I think a walk-off is pretty cool. I might have seen a grand slam, but that's about it. Nothing else. How about you?
Keon Barnum hit 2 home runs in 2019 for the Chicago Dogs at the Milwaukee Milkmen.
2 home runs in a game?
2 home runs in a game. He ended up being the American Association Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Former White Sox, first-round pick? I don't know. Really high round pick.
Really high. Didn't really pan out. Went to independent ball. Had an MVP season. Right. That is pretty cool. A couple home runs in a game is pretty cool.
Yeah, he mashed a ton that year.
Hopefully that helps, Corey. Hope you get to see, you play the game, you get a chance to be a part of 5 questions.
Yeah.
All right, number 3.
Thank you. Number 3. We just confirmed with our families and bought tickets to the Savannah Bananas One City World Tour in March.
Oh, wow.
We were just talking about this, how fun it's going to be.
So cool.
So you've
Mobile,
been to,
Alabama.
Yeah, you've been to Hank Aaron Stadium in Mobile before.
Yeah.
What are you most excited to show me out there?
Yeah, you've never been.
Never been to Mobile or the park. So.
Right. So never been to Mobile, Alabama. There are things that I haven't seen in Mobile, Alabama. It's one of those things I go and see when we go to the Gulf Shores, and it's like an hour and 20 minutes away. I have not spent a whole lot of time. There's battleships to check out. There's great barbecue to check out, which is awesome. I'm excited to take them to a barbecue spot nearby. But I think, especially in the last couple of weeks, where so much about baseball, whether it's on social media or everything, has been tied to Hank Aaron. Going to a ballpark that's named after him, that has his namesake, but also his childhood home is on site at Hank Aaron Stadium, and I hope we get a chance to go in there. So much incredible memorabilia that's been on loan, I think, from Cooperstown is inside there. Like the 755 ball, I think, is in there. Different jerseys from when he played in Mobile. That's Mobile's own Hank Aaron, and I think it'd be really cool for you to see that. It's something for everybody to see. I hope everyone gets a chance. But all these great Savannah Bananas fans are going to be able to be down there and check it out. It's going to be awesome to see a lot of fans there. Can't wait to go. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, they sold out. I think it was supposed to be a one-day thing. They sold out Friday's game, opened up a Saturday game. Which is where we'll be. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Right. I mean, they're essentially like the Rolling Stones of collegiate summer league baseball, essentially.
It'll be my first time seeing them.
Super cool.
And it's an exhibition, sort of game.
Right.
So there'll be all those wacky rules.
Right, banana ball rules. They'll be in play. That's cool, man.
That is. Talk about the beer.
Let's talk about the beer. Right, so today we revisited another one of our favorites in Waukegan. Zoom beer. You picked it up today.
Yeah, they didn't have a sticker last time, so I went back. They had a sticker this time.
We'll take care of it.
But we got the cucumber beer again.
Oh man, and
it's weird.
I'm enjoying it. Right.
Yeah.
It is. It's a cucumber lime sour, oddly refreshing. If you've never had anything like that, you should try. You might be surprised that you might like it as well.
Yeah, sours are hot right now.
Yeah, that's a popular thing. Plus, we got the lager, enjoying Zoom beer. When you're in Waukegan, there's a couple of really good beer places to check out.
Yeah.
But Zoom beer is one of them. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you're supporting our breweries. As places are starting to open up, make sure you're going out there and supporting them. Shop local, drink local. We recommend it. That's what we're doing for sure.
All right.
Question 4. Let's get to it.
Question 4. Manfred and MLB have announced this past week they plan to deaden the ball for 2021. I'm sort of baffled here. I haven't heard anybody say, hey, how about some more fly balls? Fly balls.
Can we get a warning track? Fly balls?
Right. Hey,
yeah, that's what baseball needs right now.
Home runs,
what other
more
ideas, Rob Manfred? What else you got?
But, that's what we're getting.
Right.
2021. What do you think of this move?
Okay, so I would say this move is par for the course. I feel like whenever you feel like Major League Baseball can't make another misstep because they've already made so many, just wait. There's another one. I don't remember after this shortened season, this feeling like all of a sudden we need to step in and control the home runs or anything. Granted, it was only a 60-game season, but, 2019 had quite a bit. They could have changed things for last year, especially on a down year when people didn't know it. If we're going to have a full season this year and things are going to go off without a hitch, like spring training starting up, pitchers and catchers in a week, the last thing we need to do as baseball's about to get the spotlight again is bring up something that's going to just shine a negative light on baseball. I feel like it's just another opportunity for us to be like, oh man, again?
Right. Yeah, I heard there were, the changes expected to take off 5 feet on a hard hit ball.
Right.
Which isn't much, but it's going to translate to dozens less home runs.
Absolutely.
And that's not what baseball needs.
Is that what we need?
I mean, really?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Come on.
All right, question 5. After losing 8 of their last 10 regular season games Then promptly losing in an expanded playoff format, the White Sox come into 2021 with high expectations. The baseball perspective PECOTA model, however, has the White Sox finishing third in their division.
I just knew you would bring up the PECOTA rankings.
Right.
I knew you would bring them up.
So third in their division. And more interestingly,
Outraged.
2 games behind the Chicago Cubs.
How is that even a possibility?
In previous weeks, we've discussed why humans don't like the Chicago White Sox. But can you answer why the computer models also don't like the Chicago White Sox?
The computers friggin' hate the White Sox. I swear to God. First of all, PECOTA's never kind. Well, I guess there's been times where PECOTA's been actually burned by the White Sox. They've over-projected for years, like for the last 3 out of the 4 years. They've said that the White Sox were going to finally turn around. Maybe they were overshooting a little bit. PECOTA doesn't want to get it wrong. I heard, from what I've learned, is that there's a lot of pitcher success that weighs in factors with the PECOTA rankings. I cannot figure out the goddamn mystery as to why that rotation, who is pitching for the Cubs anymore, nobody knows. I mean, nobody knows. The point is that there are some surprises there. The Twins, they're picked to win that division, which, the Sox have got to take it from them to get some sort of respect. I understand. But the Indians gave away their entire damn franchise in the offseason, and they're still picked ahead. Here's the moral of the story. The question was, why do the computers hate the White Sox? Because they're assholes, and I don't trust them, and I think they're trying to take over the world. Okay, I've seen iRobot. Right? They're trying to take over the world. Don't trust them. You heard it here first, right? But I don't believe it. White Sox World Series 2021. That's all I know.
Well, it's when you take humans and computers out, there's nobody left that likes the White Sox. So it's a sad.
It's getting to be a lonely boat that I'm on. Right? Exactly. Yeah. For sure.
They'll convert if they win.
I guess probably maybe not. They'll get... No, probably not. PECOTA will still pick... If they'll win the World Series this year, PECOTA will still pick them to finish 4th behind the Royals. Right, for sure. Anyway, not bad. I was expecting PECOTA after what happened.
It was a big week for that.
It was a big week.
Everybody had their team kind of get shit on with that.
Right. And the White Sox weren't any different. It's just more of what I don't need from you. However... That was another episode of 5 Questions. And I'd say a successful one. Nice job, friend. And we'll see what he's got in store next week. Make sure you're following us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, at Baseball Mapper. If you like this one, check out the previous 5 questions if you missed it. If not, if you've catched them all, make sure that you are ready to enjoy the next one. We'll see what he's got in store next week. Until then.